Do you hate the potential partners who come on your path, men or women? Do you feel like they're stupid, they're immature, they're not ready, they're childish, they're arrogant, they're always the wrong type. They always want things that you really hate. And this video may be one for you, because I will shed some light on what's really happening, why this is happening to you, and how to resolve this. So stay tuned. Hi, my name is Lotfi Murat. In this video I would like to share with you some insights I got about the people we meet, the people who come on our path, especially when we are looking for the right partner, and what's really happening there, how to deal with that, how to resolve that. So how did I come to record this video? Well, I saw this quote and I will read it. I don't know from who it is, really, who really wrote it, but it says, "No matter how good a woman you are, you will never be good enough to a man who isn't ready." End of quote. Shall I repeat that? No matter how good a woman you are, you will never be good enough to a man who isn't ready. If you want to hear it another time or two, then just go back to the beginning of the video. So I'm sure that a lot of women are like, yeah, true! These immature men, these fuck-arounds, these hunters, these whatever. This is actually something that I believe resonates with women in their 30s. Why? Because women in their 30s are looking, generally, I'm generalizing here, but a lot of women in their 30s are looking to settle down, to have a family with kids. And I believe that the quote came from a woman, or maybe it was a very wise man who just wrote that quote and just threw it out there to stir up things and to get a discussion going. So when I saw that quote, I reacted to it, and I also saw a lot of other reactions and whole discussions started, which is a good thing. I'm not sure if people really were in an open discussion or just throwing their poison, because the reactions were quite harsh from both sides, men and women. Puff, 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 puff. And this reminds me of something I posted about, let's stop discriminating, let's stop being nasty to each other, let's stop dividing. So, what's really happening? Well, if you would just take a small moment to go inside, you would know the people on your path are there because you need them to be there. They're holding mirrors to you, and they're helping you to learn life lessons. So going back to the stereotyping, women have a biological clock. The clock can have an alarm that can go off at a certain moment. And in some cases it doesn't. When that alarm goes off, it's like, hey, I'm in my 30s, and according to science, now is really the moment to do it, or I can forget about it. Having babies. And for that, you need to have stability. So you need a husband, who has a good income, who's stable, who's not screwing around, who's not looking at other women, and who will provide for me. Maybe who will worship me. So I can be a real woman by having kids. Yes, I'm saying this because for a lot of women, not having kids means they're not real women. They only feel that they're a real woman once they have had at least one child. And this goes to such an extreme that, for example, the current mayor of Bucharest, who is a woman, attacked the current president of Romania by saying he was not worthy being a president because he doesn't have children. And I don't know if it was by choice or that he couldn't have children or that his wife could not have children. I don't know. And I honestly don't care. It's not my business. And it's definitely not her business. She's proud. She considers her being superior to him because she has 3 children. But for that, she married 3 different men. Every time marrying up financially. And that should tell you something about the level of consciousness. And so my spontaneous reaction to that is like, oh, so if being able to make children makes you superior, then the country should be ruled by cats or dogs. Because those can produce 6 to 8 at once. They don't need to fuck 3 different men to have 3 different children from 3 different marriages. They do it once and they have 6 to 8. So if this is your standard, then the president is here, you here, and they are way up there. So if you want to see where they are, you need to bring everyone down, and you will be down there. And somebody recently said, oh, that's harsh. Well, I'm just following the logic of what this person says. Coming back to women considering themselves not being a real woman if they don't have a child, that is limited, because a man or a woman, both actually, are not just what they can make. They're not just what they can create, because even what they can create, they can create a lot of things. Van Gogh, Rembrandt, Picasso. You may love their work or you may hate it, doesn't matter, but they created something. Did they have children? I don't know. Most people don't know. Because people love what they created. They're world famous for what they created. Einstein, I think he had children, but people know him for the relativity theory, making it possible to create the atomic bomb. Ouch. Nuclear energy, a little better. Stephen Hawking, known for being so persistent, not surrendering to his physical illness, and doing a great job while being almost completely paralyzed. Nelson Mandela, known and worshipped for not surrendering, not giving in, for I don't know how long, 20 years or even 30 years in prison, and then coming out a peaceful, loving, humble man, not full of hatred. And then leading his country. Yes, South Africa is still a big mess. But he did what he could. And then after him other people came, and yeah, this happens. It's humanity. So you, being a man or a woman, doesn't matter. If you want to be remembered, go in here and start acting from here. First of all, people will remember you for how much of a wonderful person you were, or actually you can become, if you're not yet living from here. People will remember what you created, what you did, because you acted from here. People will remember me, for example, for how I coached them, for how I was the manager or the colleague. The things I did, people remember that. Good or bad. Some people may remember me for the videos because they only know my videos. Because they live far away and they just saw my YouTube channel or my Facebook page or group. Other people know me from the networking events I attend, or just as the guy who gave honest feedback on the body language, which I did a few years back. So people will remember different things. And I am not just one of those things. I'm not just Lotfi the coach. That's just one thing I'm doing. That's one part of what I'm creating. I'm not a father. I chose very consciously not to have children. And originally it started because I've been sexually assaulted when I was a child, and that unconsciously made me feel that I would not be able to protect my own children. And then after that, there was also all the shit happening in this world, and I was like living in fear, and like, I don't feel that I want a child to live in this shitty world. I'm gonna do everything I can to make this world a better place, but I don't feel like putting a young human being in this shit. And if you have kids, you know exactly what I mean. You don't want your kids to go to a bad school, or your kids to be living in a bad area where there's a lot of criminality. It's that same energy. Because you will not be able to be there for them 24/7 to always protect them. So please take a moment and go inside and feel who you truly are. Or start discovering who you truly are and start creating from there. Start acting from there. And so the people on your path are the ones who are showing you who you are today, which can be you faking it, which can be, in some cases, linked to this quote, if you are a woman, and I will give the same example for men actually. If you are a woman and you are in your 30s and you just want to find this man, then you're not interested in the man. You're only interested, I want to have a child, and for that I need something. So which man can I use, which man can do and give me what I need so that I can have a child, so that I'm a real woman? That's fucking egoistic. And so what you will get on your path is men who are like, I only want to fuck you, and walk away and make sure you don't get pregnant. Or if you get pregnant, like, hey, I don't want kids, so buzz off, have an abortion, or deal with it on your own. I'm not taking responsibility, because you didn't tell me when you met me that you just want me for my sperm and to have a kid. You were nice and seducing me and stuff like that, and then, oops, oh, but I thought you loved me. This happens daily. So when your intentions are not pure, you will be shown how impure your intentions are by other people who will come with intentions that for you are not pure, but for them they just want to have fun. For example, these men, they just want to have fun. And they're not even lying about it. They're not telling you, hey, I'm looking for a potential bride. I want to get married. No, they're like, hey, they're just having fun. They're not even talking about this stuff. Or they run away as soon as you start talking about marrying. But at least they're being honest then. They run away. They're not keeping you in your illusion. That, oh yeah, but this man, they're not lying to you. And the same when it comes to men. Some men are looking for something. Some men looking for settling. They want to have peace. They want to have a housewife. Somebody to come home to, somebody who will cook for them, take care of them. Like when they were young. They had mom. And then if you discover that as a woman, you're like, oh, yeah. So what these men will actually come across is women who are like, but I'm independent and I expect you to clean the house and cook also. And I want to be out there, I want to be a CEO of this, or I want to be always busy with that. And so if you're such a man, you may meet a lot of women who are absolutely not gonna clean your clothes, iron them, clean the house, cook for you, be on your arm when you go to some event. Ooh, look at me. I have, see what I have at my arm. No. You will meet women who are like, screw you! I'm a free woman. So we always get in front of us who we need to show us when we are not truthful. And once we are truthful, really truthful to ourselves. But being truthful does not just mean like, hey, I want a woman who will take care of me. Do that. No. Why do you want that? Go to that. Why can you not take care of yourself? Why can you not enjoy an equal relationship? And if you're looking for a man because you want a kid, why is it you want a child? Why? Go inside and ask yourself. Because I feel it. Go inside, go to that feeling and go deeper and feel what it is you really want. You may discover things like, I want to be worth something. I want to be useful. I want to be appreciated, because having a child, the child will look up to me, the child will need me. Oh, so you want to have a purpose in life. There are many reasons why we want what we say we want. And if this triggered you, this video, if one of these things that I said is like, why? Gee, why do I do this way? Or why do I keep getting this? And if you feel you need some help, some guidance to actually get some answers, then please do contact me, let me know. We can work together. And I can help you, I can guide you to find the answers you're looking for, to find the truth about yourself. And from there, discover your greatness. And have your life do this because you finally know what you really want in life, what really makes you happy, what makes you go, what gives you energy. Yeah. Isn't that what you want? To be really happy and feel free to do what you feel to do. Well, you know what to do.